Hi, the house is a mess. My desk is a mess. However, I thought I would try a video on my new computer. Unfortunately, my last computer, after years of service, has decided to die. So I have another one that's not quite as good for making videos, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. Here are 3 pairs of earrings that I would like to show you, but I think I'm only going to have time for one today. And these are beads that you're already using. If you've made the bangle bracelets, we use these 2 beads, we use these spacer beads, and the little round beads. So these are supplies that a lot of you already have. The tools that'll be needed is a side cutter. This is one I've had for years. I bought it at the flea market, and I love it because it's got the really pointy ends on it, and it gets into the tiniest spaces. And I sent away for some that I could sell on my Etsy shop, and these are supposed to be the same brand, Play-Doh, but they have no writing on them. But they are actually the same thing. You'll need a round nose plier, possibly a flat nose plier. I'm working with 20 gauge artistic wire, and I've pulled off 12 inches. Then these are made with French ear wires, or you could use leverbacks. I have these little fleur-de-lis leverbacks. Where's the camera? I don't know if you could see that. And for each earring, 2 bead caps, 1 spacer bead. I think this is a 9mm round agate, and 3 4mm round silver beads, 2 4mm Swarovski bicones, and 2 2x38mm curved 2 beads. So let's get started. Okay, make sure you're straightening your wire out nice and straight, and start by putting on a 2 bead. Actually, it might even slide off. It doesn't want to go on because the end is not that straight, so I'll try this side. Start by putting on a curved 2 bead. Slide that so that's probably halfway through. Then we're going to put on a 4mm round bead. A bead cap. Whoops, nope. A 4mm bicone, sorry. A bead cap. Going in the back of the bead cap. So the wide part is facing the next bead, which is my round agate. And I know it's not a 10mm and it's not an 8mm, so I'm guessing it's a 9mm, or approximately. And this one doesn't have a hole. Terrific. Okay. Bear with me while I dig through my little stash here and pull out one with a hole, hopefully. There it is. Okay, so now we're working on the opposite side, starting with the bead cap, 4mm round, and the 4mm bicone, the 4mm round, and the 2 bead. So the bead cap, we're going in the wide side of the bead cap this time, and the 4mm round, And I'm not even looking whether I'm in frame, but I'm hoping I am. 4mm round, and that was a mistake. The bead cap, the 4mm Swarovski, and the 4mm round. And then, last but not least, the tube bead. These little tube beads have so many uses. It's unbelievable. So what I try to do is make that about even, these two sides, which I did not do, but you could always pull it through, and that's pretty close to even. And wire is really forgiving. You can just mess with it all you want. But what we need to do here is we're going to bend these two sides up so that the tops of the tube beads meet. Where's the camera? Okay. See, that's right where the tops of the two beads meet. And we're going to grab them with our fingers. See, the left one is going over the top that way. So because that's going that way, after we grab these right by the two beads, right by the end, we're going to twist this whole thing 2 times. And then we just kind of pull those up. This is a really easy earring to make, and it will match those bangle bracelets. I should have had a bangle bracelet here to show you. I'll try to grab one in a second, but so far, so good. Now we're just going to put in that spacer bead. Push it down over the twisted wire to cover it up. And I take the shorter, whichever is shorter, and kind of bend it a little bit. Take my side cutter and get in there as close as I can to that spacer bead. The lighting is not really terrific either. And clip that off. Make sure that you cover it up so it doesn't pop up in your eye. And then we have just the one piece of wire sticking out. My dog is trying to tell me something. I think she needs to go out. So I clipped off that little piece. I'm putting on my 3mm round. And these are all made with French wires. I'm going to do this one with lever backs, because anything that has any weight to it, you probably should use lever backs. Otherwise, it'll slide out of your ear. So we are almost there. All we need to do is get that on the lever back. So we're going to make a loop at the top. I put my round nose plier about just a teensy bit. Shh! You lay down. Teensy bit above that round so that there's space. Bend it at a 90-degree angle. Pull the wire over. Flip my round nose plier up and bring, let me do it again, bring this underneath. Then I can grab that loop that I've made, kind of straighten it out a little bit, and pull my wire around twice. And if it doesn't go twice, 1.5 is fine. Now I want my earring to face this way when it's hanging. I think that's what I did with these, rather than sideways, because I want to be able to see the loop. So your loop that you just made needs to be from side to side. Side to side. My loop is side to side. If it's not, after you're finished, you can just turn it with a flat nose or a round nose plier. But this is Actually, the loop is facing front to back, and it should be, what? Teaching myself why while I'm doing it. Okay, the loop is going the wrong way. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to snip off my extra wire. Hold it so it doesn't pop in my face. Squish that tiny little bit of wire that's sticking out. And then, because it's going this way, and I want it to be going this way, I'm just going to grab it. Just grab the loop with my flat nose plier and turn it. Simple. Now, here's my lever back. Lever backs have, well, they all have a loop that can be opened. These loops are opened easiest by taking your flat nose plier, because the slit is right up at the top by the ear wire. There's a slit right here. So I'm taking my flat nose plier and I'm pulling it towards me to open that loop. Then I'm going to just slide the loop from the ear wire on, and then I'm going to grab that loop and push it away from me to close it up. And voila, it is done. Now, mind you, I am doing this video pretty much for a test to see if this camera and lighting are going to work. So I am going to put it up. Please put any comments about how you feel about the lighting or the clarity of the video, because I have to get this right. I haven't been making videos for a while because I've been experiencing life. Eventually, I would like to teach you how to make this. I think is really, really cool, except that I have not yet, where's the light? Come down here. I have not yet, I've just done this once. This is artistic wire, copper artistic wire, and it's hammered. And I think that gives it a really cool look. And then these are also pretty easy to make. This is actually easy to make. It's just getting the hammering down pat, which I have not done. Like I said, I only tried it right once. And these are pretty simple earrings. These are just made with beading wire and some beads and caps. And I'll try to do a video on those also. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will make a pair of these earrings. I'm going to go grab a bracelet real quick for those that have not gotten the bangle kit from my Etsy shop. Well, I couldn't find the bracelet that I was talking about, so I skipped out on you real quick, and I made one. This is the bracelet I was talking about that would go so well. And we have the kits in the Etsy shop. And it's made with the same 2 beads, the same spacer bead, the round beads. And I used Swarovski crystals in the bracelet. And that would kind of match this guy here. There's just 2 little Swarovski crystals in it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And sorry about skipping out on you, but I didn't have a choice. So hopefully I can add this on to the end of the video real quick. You have a wonderful day, and I hope to be making some more videos soon. Please put in the comments whether you had a problem with the audio, the video, the lighting, etc. Thank you very much. Happy beading.